Welcome to King BBQ's Evil Reviews, finishing off the Frankenstein movies, Son of Frankenstein. This movie stars Basil Rathbone, who was also Sherlock Holmes, and it stars Boris Karloff, who is always the one and only uncanny monster, and Bela Lugosi, who you might have heard the name. He played Dracula. He's gonna play Igor, the hunchback assistant, in this one. This one actually my favorite. I find it to be endlessly entertaining with remarkable performances, and it's interesting because it's almost like a reboot. The monster don't talk no more, and the castle's all different, and Igor's apparently the old Dr. Henry Frankenstein's assistant, but he never appeared in the previous movies. It was Fritz, and then Bride of Frankenstein, it was Carl. And there's this whole history with Igor being hung, and then he didn't die, and now he's friends with the monster, and the monster's in a coma because he got struck by lightning, but lightning is really what brought the monster to life, so how to go put him in a coma, and then the way they get him out of coma is they strike him by lightning again, so it's like, what, on-off switch? I don't exactly know, but despite all that, it is endlessly entertaining and super fun. And there's this little boy in it. He actually the voice of Baby Bambi, and he's so adorable, but you can't understand a word he says.
Really, Daddy, other than elephants and tigers, I believe that.
Oh. My favorite character is the inspector. He is so engrossing with his performance, and he had childhood trauma, again, that was invented for this movie, but it's okay. He had his arm ripped off by the monster, and it is sad tale. He says the most vivid recollection of his life is the arm being ripped out by the root.
One doesn't easily forget, Herr Baron. An arm torn out of the roots.
And every time I hear that, I'm just like, I visualize it. And it's just one of these movies that I think you could watch over and over again. So I recommend Son of Frankenstein, if you haven't seen it, to check it out. And then look for my favorite line, where the inspector is insinuating that the new Frankenstein doctor has maybe created a monster. And then what he says is, he goes, "Is it the old legendary monster from my father's time? Or am I to have whipped one up?" And I like the way he says, whipped.
Is it the old legendary monster of my father's time? Or am I supposed to have whipped one up?
Whipped.
Whipped one up.
Whipped. And also Frankenstein yells in this one is hilarious. He goes, "Ah!" It's a great yell, and then they replay it at the end of the movie. Spoiler alert, the monster dies! Ah! Son of a... How dare you spoil the movie! But it's okay, because there's like 7 more Frankensteins, so he probably don't stay dead, right? Right? Any hoodly doodly. Go see Son of Frankenstein if you have.